Hi, good day everyone. Everyone is fitting well today. What we're going to be doing today, we're doing a leg workout today. We're going to be using a set of dumbbells. So pick a set of dumbbells suited for you weight-wise. Okay, obviously the heavier you go, the harder it's going to be. Alright. We have got 8 exercises to do. It's not time related, it's all rep related. So take your time with it, make sure it's done correctly. We want to try and get anything 2 to 3 rounds out. Okay, working with a range of between 10 to 15 reps on each one. Remember, when you're doing the exercise, work slow with the exercise, make sure it's done properly. Work with resistance, obviously keep the tempo correct. If you're going too fast, it's not going to work as well. Working slower, you're working against gravity, thus making it much harder on the muscle and keeping that intensity and the tension on the muscles for longer. Alright, so the first one we're going to do, obviously do a warm-up first. Okay, make sure you're nice and warmed up first. Minute skipping, jumping jacks, seal jacks. If you want to take a run around the block, example, or running up and down on a step, just make sure it's a good warm-up, a minute or two, and then start your leg workout. Okay, just make sure that the knees are nice and warm. Okay. Right, so the first thing we're going to do, obviously, you get your set of dumbbells. We're going to be doing what we call a narrow squat with the heels up. Okay, so I'm going to be using 2 planks. Okay, so you want to try and keep your heels up, so you're going down. This is more for the quadricep, the front. Okay, so as you're going down, it's a narrow, you're going down, keeping the bum down, and you're coming up to the top. Right, you don't want to hyperextend to the top just before it locks at the top. Keeping the tension in front of the legs. We're going to go for 15. So going down, remember, nice slow movements. That's it, you'll feel the quadriceps. Go nice and slow. And 50. Alright, that is your narrow squats with the heels elevated. Okay. Go over there like that. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is split squats, still keeping the weight. You're going to take 1 stride forward for me, either leg. Alright, and just from here, you're going to go slowly down to the bottom and all the way to the top. All the weight is on the front leg, pushing off with the heel, going down and up. You want to do anything from 10 to 12 reps on each side for me. Going all the way down, all the way up. But don't let the knee on this side touch the ground just before it touches the ground, and you're coming up. So you want to do 10 to 12 reps on each side for me. Then you take the next leg, coming down and coming up. There we go, down slowly. Remember, keep that tempo. So it's 1, 2, 3 seconds down, 1, 2, 3 up. Give you an example. Okay, down and up movements. All right. Obviously, I'm not doing all the reps. These are just demonstrations, but I want you to be doing 10 to 12 reps on each leg. Once that's done, you're going to go on to your next one, which is very similar. It's called a Bulgarian squat. 1 leg forward, nice stance. The other leg elevated up. All the weight is exactly the same. On the front leg, going down and up. That's it. Keeping the hips square. Don't let the hips drop. Keeping your chin up, chest up. Keep the core nice and tight. Going down slowly for me. Okay. Also the same thing, anything from 10 to 12 reps on each leg. Give the stride over, keep the balance, going down, all the way down to the bottom, and up. Alright. Make sure that your knee on the front leg doesn't go over your toe. Dropping the bum all the way down and up. Alright, so the main thing is to keep your hips square, don't let them drop from left to right. Keep your core tight, chest out, tummy tucked in, and chin up. Focus in the front, going down 10 to 12 reps. Okay. The next exercise is hip raises, right, or hip thrusters. We're going to be using this for the hamstring and your glutes. Okay. So activate the glutes better and the hamstrings more. Push with your heel, keep your toes up. Can use a weight, and you keep your weight onto your hip. And you're going to come all the way up to the top. Squeeze your glutes, down slowly. Up, squeeze, down slowly. That's it. Try not to arch your back. Come up to the top, squeeze your bum down. Focus on your hammies as well, which is the back part of your leg. Squeezing, nice and slow movements, and concentrate on the muscle that you're working. This exercise, you can do anything from 15 to 20 reps. Okay. Right. The next exercise is what we call a split stance stiff-legged deadlift. Okay. So you've got your weight. Taking one stride forward for me. This leg, both legs are going to be bent. Alright, you're going to go down into a stiff-legged. The weight is on the front leg. Push the bum out for me. So all the weight is on the front leg. Back leg is just supporting and balance. Anything from 12 to 15 reps on each side. Feel the hammies over here and the bum area coming up all the way to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds down. 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds up. That's the tempo that we're looking for. Same thing, keep your hips straight. Okay. Forward. Going down. Pushing the bum out on the front leg. And up. Keeping the chin up. Chest out. Keeping the core nice and tight. Very good for the hamstrings and the bum. There we go. And up. Right. That one you want anything from 12 to 15 reps on that one. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is goblet squats. So if you've got a heavier dumbbell, which will be better, okay, or if you haven't, just use the 2. Take it nice and wide on the stance. So you can work a lot of the inner thigh as well. Going down, very similar to a normal squat. Going right down to the bottom and up to the top. Keeping that tempo, remember, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and slow, going down and coming up. This one you should get 12 to 15 reps out. There we go, nice and slow movements. Remember, the slower, the better. Working against gravity, creating more resistance in the legs, more tension on the muscles. Alright, that's your sumo. Your dumbbell goblet squats with a sumo stance. Okay. Next thing we're going to be doing, taking the dumbbells, what we call a dumbbell swing squat. So you're going to have the weights in front. As you swing, you're going to swing it up into the shoulder and squat down. Very, very similar to a clean. So from here you swing, 1, swing, 2, swing, there we go. 3, this one I want 12 to 15 reps. Going down, swing it up, into the shoulders. Swing, that's it. Swing, there we go. If you want to swing it coming through, which is probably better, So you get that full swing movement. So both are correct. Coming down and swinging, or just your normal swing and squat. Okay. Those are anything from 12 to 15 on that one. That'll be great. Right, the next one we're going to do, you can use, if you've got the smaller dumbbells like I have, then you can use 2 together or 1. We're going to do calf raises. Okay, so just with the one leg, hook the one behind, and you're going to coming up on the calf raise. This one I want at least 20 on each side for me. Okay, all the way to the top and down. That's it. Nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All the way up, all the way down. All right. And then obviously the other side as well, holding on to something. Hook it there. All the way up and down. Working the calf. You can bend your knee slightly if you want to, leaning slightly forward, which is probably better. So you don't hurt your back, especially your lower back, and you keep the tension in the calf so much longer. If you do want to elevate your foot onto a step, so you get a longer stretch on your heel, you can do, which is better. And that's it, guys. Those are 8 exercises. All right. So you want to do 2 to 3 rounds out for me. The rep range is anything from 10 to 15 reps. The hip raises, hip thrusters is going to be 20 reps. You can push through that. I'm sure that'll be fine. Just make sure you do a good warm up prior to the exercises and then continue through it. Okay. Let's say it's not time related, it's rep related. So make sure that each rep counts and it's done correctly. Have a super one, guys. Enjoy your leg workout. Let me know how it goes. Train hard, keep well, and keep safe, and we'll see you tomorrow.